Alright, YouTube. Let's see here, shall we? It's been a big week. Big week for C. We should probably start with Rankings Hall of Fame, because in the same week, we had someone clear, where is it? Spires of the Ascension. So Raindrop cleared that. But before that, the GZ to Raindrop, cleared up to level 100. We actually have our first master on Verd. You'll see here it was the third of the fourth, right? So kind of wild. Barely a month after the game has dropped, we've already got a master, profession master, and yeah, of course Naraka dropped as well, right? Boiling Waterfall. Pugging that has been a real. Yeah, that's been a bit of a hassle, especially since people. So, on one hand, for Naraka, we've got people that are also still trying to sprout farm, but also on the other hand, we've also got a bunch of people who are both trying to sprout farm, and they kind of don't know how to do the mechanics. So they keep killing us, even though they're like 360 to 400k power, because they still can't handle the actual seal or the elementals, or just they still stand in the fire. And they're not autoing. So that's been an interesting, tiresome week of trying to pug. It's certainly been interesting. But back to the Master and Spire of Ascension. I was gonna say Trial of Ascension, the Spire of Ascension. I've slowly been working on it. I should be a lot higher. This is like one of the things on my backlog, is to finish going through. You can see that I've worked my way up to 61, 3 out of 3, but it's just like a time thing. But I'll be working on that a little bit after this video, actually, after I have like one more support dragon for today for the raid. We just finished up guild raid for the week, and yeah, things have been going pretty chill. But the master title in the first month, I just want to show you guys, I am still hard stock Alchemy 6. Because I have, let's see, Spellbook 3. I have 2 of them from just what I've been given. And if I go to Profession for Crafting, you'll see I actually only have 5 of these flames. So yeah, I can only craft another 5. So I literally cannot finish promoting to 7 because I do not have the flames. Once again, they drop from raid. If you go to Party Dungeon, so in here, they drop from Foggy, White Shadow, and Boiling Waterfall. I even used like 11 of my raid entries on Boiling Waterfall on my Orbia. And yeah, just did not. They just don't want to drop for me. Somebody else I know apparently sold 20. So on the auction house for like 400k raw hills or something. So they definitely got some. That's been interesting. I do not have the RNG for Profession Mastery, alright? Put it that way. Now, outside of that, like obviously, the guy just, not only did he get lucky, or I guess not just luck. I mean, I suppose getting the flames was a little lucky, but I think you can kind of buy. I'm not sure about if buying these books. I know you can buy the other books, but I don't know if you get the Spellbook 3s as well in the shop after you've cleared. I forgot what content it was, but one of the content that you clear, it's like, oh, would you like to buy this for this week? And, you know, it'll give you a couple of these books, right? I'm not sure. Maybe they just got lucky. Maybe they, you know, purchased some of the books and they were able to bypass. But yeah, already got Master. Wild to me, right? First month already. That's nuts. But yeah, Big GZ, that fella. And, as for my account and the progress, and the changes, the big changes, it kind of feels like they've dropped like kind of a mixture of the NA updates. I forget what the new region. It starts with a K. I forget exactly how to pronounce the name, but the new region updates combined with the Naraka, the battlefield, and I forget what else really at this point. It's been a long week, right? But yeah, battlefield wise, they've changed how it kind of operates. You see, I've got 3 entries. I'm gonna save them for tomorrow. I did get like 43 kills, but I've been splitting across all 3 characters, and some of them just kill better than others. You'll see that we have rank now, and you get a reward based on your rank. However, if you're outside top 21, you don't really need to care, right? You're gonna get your 30,300. I was closer. I was in the 200 and something starting this morning, but without using my 3 entries, obviously I've dropped quite quickly. You know, we've got our Moon Shadow shop, so you know, once again, we do need to rank up in order to purchase the Devilmons. So you have to rank. You can only rank up by kills. Battlefield has turned into kind of a mining thing. You only lose like 10% of your minerals when you get killed now. So, you know, everyone's just kind of mining now, hardcore mining. And then if you get killed, you just go cap them, and you know, Bob's your uncle. Game over, right? You see everyone mining for like half the game instead of fighting and stuff, but you still need to fight in order to get shop stuff. So I do wish that they just have changed this so that you can rank up through this by also fighting. I mean, sorry, from mining. But you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Winning team, losing team, MVP. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything. It just, as far as I'm aware, you can only rank up through killing now. Still, I mean. Let's see. Arena wise, still roughly the same. C is really sweaty. 77.1% win rate. Still ranked 403. Now I've only been using free entries, of course, as usual. As for Challenge Arena, 97.9% win rate. Rank 506 still. Once again, only been using free entries. I think I reset once with the gems, but you know, it is what it is. I was actually about 50% defense rate, win rate, until yesterday was when I started actually getting hit quite a lot by people. And if you have a look, you'll see a lot of them are around the 400k, and I'm around the 370. I'm using my Kina at the moment for my defense. It doesn't show her power, it's showing Leaf's power, but it's not too bad, right? You can see I'm using, you know, I got a 103k Hunter. Sekhmet still needs 2 more skill ups, and they all aren't finished being awakened yet, so it is what it is, right? We'll go over that in a minute. Let's see, Kairos and everything's kind of where it still was. I've gone and I finished TOA hard 200 with all 3 characters now, right? I've been going hard out trying to get the area exploration quests finished. So you see, I just got to do like Spire 75 on this guy. These 2 quests are new, right? For the Battlefield. Naraka, I haven't done. Yeah, I've got to get in and start doing his Narakas a bit more. So I did the first one. I've just got to do like another, what was it, like 17 Narakas to get these 200 boarding all the 4 coins. And I have cleared 50 on this, but I haven't actually done 35 for this guy yet. I noticed earlier, but see, that's all I've got left for Cleef's quest. Cleef is my lowest level one right now. You can see he's only like level 60 at the moment. But let's swap over and have a look at the others. I'll just show you guys what I've been working on. Is there anything else to show you guys while I'm here? I think I kind of covered everything really. Like, you know, for that monster wise, it's like you can see I'm like leveling Tiana and Bastet at the moment. I've got Espaniel, Sekhmet, and my Chimera, you know, doing their thing right now, right? They need their awakenings as far as Nat 5s go. My cat is only +5 awakened, but there's some decent stats. I actually use her quite a lot for Naraka. When I go into Naraka, I'll actually swap her in instead of Crow, because when I go in, I'm using Cassie, and you'll see she's actually 14 awakened. I haven't been able to get the last 20 pieces yet, but I also haven't refreshed my summon, my summon blessings just yet for this month, after the first set. I actually use Crow's runes on her. Currently Diana's wearing Crow's runes, so you can see that they're not too bad. You can't see them very well on, let's actually steal the runes. I'll show you guys how she looks with Crow's runes. We'll have a peek at her stats. So these are like her current stats that I go in with for Naraka with Cassie, and it works out well, right? I've mostly been doing it on either Orbia or Kina, as you can probably tell. But yeah, it's been fun, you know, go in there, swap. I'm using Teor a lot as well. I'll show you guys an example when we swap to Kina and stuff. But think that's pretty much it. Like everything else is kind of like not much different. Like, you know, obviously I've got everything on farm. Boiling Waterfall is on farm and stuff, but you know, like I said, everything's on farm. Naraka, I already kind of mentioned the pugging is being kind of a pain in the butt. And yeah, the summons, you can see that we've got Fire Oracle out now. Got 11 Legendary Scrolls here, and I've got 161 Mystics that I'm kind of saving for. I don't know if I feel like I want to summon for Wusa, so I can Wusa Shushu Cleave in PvP later for Brawl, because that's kind of toxic. And then I can just ban other people's Junos if I want. It's kind of a toxic combo that you saw working on NA a lot. But there's, you know, I've got lots of options now, right? I got my Sekhmet, I got Puma here if I want to finish building him, Tiana, Bastet, Kayle, and Water Vamp Hunter. You know, you can see I got a lot of unit options for Brawl and stuff. My Crow's actually been doing quite a bit of work for Brawl as well. Don't know if I'm going to really do much on PvP stuff until I feel like my account's kind of in a position that I like it. Probably after 6-star runes and everything drop, right? New region, all that kind of stuff. I just keep focusing on like progression, kind of where I'm at videos, and kind of cool updates that I think are, you know, updates I think are kind of neat, right? Costumes, I haven't worked on anyone's costumes so far. I cannot really be bothered just yet, and I haven't used any skill books either, actually. No one's... Here, let me show you guys my inventory here. While I show you guys the where these other characters are at with their quests. So oh yeah, we just got a guild chest and stuff. I'll open them in a bit. But you see I got like 321 skill books. Oh yeah, now I gotta sell some of this. Yoink. I crafted a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, I'm working on my Transcendence 4. You see I need another 10 of these, and then I'll be farming Subjugation again to finish off the Energy of Harmony. Her gear is not quite there yet, but you can see back here I do have some... this is a really nice piece, and I'm trying to figure out how I can... I haven't quite dived into the upgrading mechanics yet. You know, we're going to kind of need to wait for Galagos Ruins so I can get more of the ingredients and stuff, but you know, obviously I want to upgrade this but also I want to keep the crit damage, and then hopefully reroll the resistance to something else later, because I feel like this is a really nice base where I've got a crit damage going on for me, right? But yeah, really nice piece at the moment. I'm gonna try and work on that a little bit later, that neck piece for Orbia. It's gonna be real nice, and you know, you see I'm on the way with trying to get some dragon gear on Orbia at the moment. Kind of want to keep her more PvE focused, but maybe I'll put PvP gear on her later. Who knows, right? Quest-wise, aerial exploration, you can see she's a little, not quite fully further advanced, but you know, she's just got the 10 boiling waterfalls left for her quest. I think Keena's finished her cleaning now, or she almost is. You can see it's like really 50 and 50 for these two here, and you know, Orbia is good to go, right? Power wise, I do still kind of run like Tail, and I kind of prefer Water Vamp over Sekhmet for when I'm doing PvE content. There's something like that, right? You see that's like 358 right there for the power at the moment. But when I get in, I'll swap out him. Let's see. Okay, so there you go. 350. I can hit the Naraka bonus point right there. Even on Orbia right now. Right, so I can go raid. Boiling Waterfall. Or was it 351? 350? Okay, it's 351, sorry, for the bonus. But almost. But, you know, I swap in Cassie when I need to, right? But what I've been doing is kind of raiding on Kina. I'll just show you guys Kina, and then I'll cut the video off because we've kind of covered everything. I was just... this video is mostly about the server first master in the first month, and just how wild the week's been, and the, you know, the updates and everything have been kind of interesting. We've got order gathering now. I kind of forgot to mention that at the start. We'll jump back on Cleave quickly to kind of showcase that. It's got like a limit of 200 tinks a day though, so that's a bit odd. Or gathers tinks a day. If you have a look at Kina, you can see here that her quests are also pretty out there. I've got 3 more kills for Kina, for Forest. Obviously I got to work on Spire. That's holding back. Okay, 2 more boiling waterfalls, But yeah, I gotta work on Spire because that's holding back my power upgrade as well right now. I need to find some time and shoot my way up there more. Let's see. Swap around these guys, and you'll see I've actually been running similar, something like, if I want power, I just go in like this, right? Boom! Almost 400k, right? Where's my, I think water's my highest power. So 390-ish. So, you know, I can almost do, I can almost, with Kina, I can almost reach, the power bonus for, the Snake Lady. I've kind of blanked on her name now, right? But, yeah, it's pretty neat, I figure. Kina has the best gear set right now. So I've got like this Frost Lantern set with the HP. I threw that on her today as soon as she hit 63. No, sorry, a couple days ago. And then today I've been working on getting Orbia. She was like 80% into 62, level 62. So I've just been working on getting her up there with auto AFK farming today. And now I'm going to work on getting Cleef to 63 as well, just so I can kind of get them all on some nice that next tier upgrades so that they can all do the Snake once she drops, right? Grab some PvP gear on whoever I want, and I'll be able to farm on whoever I want whenever I want, right? It's all gonna be pretty nice. Stat-wise, her stats are kind of interesting. She went up like 1,000 defense, but she dropped like 1,000 HP once I swapped from the generic foggy grade kind of gear, so that was kind of interesting. She dropped like 1,000 or 2 HP, but yeah, going up 1,000 defense was pretty big for her, and I don't know, I felt like she lost like 30% evasion, and it's I don't know, it's kind of interesting that like her power went skyrocketed compared to what it was, but at the same time it's like the stats kind of feel either similar or a little worse in some ways. So I don't know, at least for how I want to use her, right? Because I think it's like, because we lost the crit rate, crit damage when I put the HP percent and defense percent on, but I don't know, it is what it is. I'll keep fiddling with the gears and stuff, obviously. I'm probably going to wind up maining, let's see, I'm probably going to wind up maining Orbia at this point. But Kina has been pretty nice for the being able to utilize my monsters for the power bonus, so that I can get the bonus power and get into the raids really easily and quickly. Because trying to use 2 4-stars does drop the power quite a bit. However, on Kina, even right now, because I have thrown on this upgraded gear, he's broken that kind of 350 mark without having to worry too much anyway, right? So, but with Kina, I don't actually need the healer. So I can just, you know, throw in an extra DPS or so, or 2, depending. What I've been doing in Naraka is actually going in with like something like this, right? Or with the Harpy, right? So like I'll have her ruined up, and I'll go in with her, and it'll be something like this, and then I'll swap out one of these for tail for the seal for the elementals, and then I'll swap Taya back out, and it just kind of obliterates Dragon. Been really handy, right? Having like the cat as well as Cassie, so I've got the best of both worlds of DPS. And then Helia obviously for the debuffs, right? And as Kina, I've got the heals and the attack up and whatever else, right? I've been using the fire weapon a lot for the cooldown reduction and attack up. And then it's got like a single heal, and kind of use that single heal in combination with my allies' heals, and it works out, right? But yeah, other than that, things have been pretty cool. Let's see here. If I pop in back to Cleef, I'll just show you guys a quick example for the auto farming and how it kind of works. Let's see. Or auto farming, mining, gathering, and yeah, then we'll call it. So you come over here, you find what you want, right? You walk up to it, kiwi tree, and you just hit auto gathering, and away he goes. And you see I've got 3 out of 200. I don't really bother with this stuff. Most of what I need I've actually been getting from the Lizard Man, as well as the just like from chests and boxes that you get from rewards and stuff. I've actually nearly everything I needed I've got from those things, and you see you'll just run around and start collecting for you, right? Pretty neat, right? But in order to get what you want, generally if I need something, Oh yeah, I have been farming, before we continue, I've been farming these big map bosses here. So if you go to like your book, creature book, you'll see I've been clearing out these guys so that I can get these mystic scrolls and some gems and stuff. So you can see they're all clear there, and I'm kind of up to this guy right now. But as for materials and stuff, let's say I'm in professions and I'm like, all right, I need yada 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 for like upgrading this weapon, or say like upgrading this thing, right? Here we go, look, we need some tritium, so go to processing. Now if I didn't have enough, I could be like, all right, where does this come from? Source, mining, outcrop, and then it'll move me to the outcrop, and then I can just hit auto gathering and off we go, right? Now I didn't actually mean to kind of go there, but you know, this is the easiest way to find and get the materials that you need, right? So we'll let it follow through. It is lagging a bit actually, if you see that. Kind of nutty. But yeah, like I said, it's been a big week. Battlefield, Battlefield, something I forgot to mention. When you die now in Battlefield, it like resurrects you with your monsters. However, if someone does kill your monsters with a like cannot be revived thing, they won't revive anymore. So do be aware to be careful of those kind of like getting your units killed by those kind of units in Battlefield still. But as long as you die and you get resurrected at the spawn point now, it will resurrect you with your monsters in full and you know, full HP and everything. No need to worry about reviving constantly anymore. So that's pretty nice. But you see, it didn't actually bring us there properly, but you know, look, auto mining. Whoa, can we not lag, please? Thank you. And yeah, there you go. Away it goes, right? It'll do its 200 tinks and it's done. Now, I haven't quite seen the results of this just yet. If we have a look at the rankings and we go to, let's see here, profession mining. You see, there's still quite a few here. I think because the update came, I don't know, midweekish. We'll have to see what it looks like after we have rollover for the week in a couple hours. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it does prevent the bots. You'll see that world chat is very clean now, right? No, no like tons of bots just absolutely destroying world chat anymore. They're due to the changes and stuff. And yeah, we've also got this hot time event for a few more days as well, and they dropped us the Dark Magician monster story. Oh, sorry, Heart Magician, the Dark Heart Magician monster story. It's just been a very full-on week. Like I said, it's already like we're like 22 minutes in. I don't want to drag it on anymore. C has had some big updates. Had some massive things happen this week with the Ascension 100 clear already done, and the whatchamacallit, Master Profession already done. The Master Profession is just crazy to me. Like, I don't know what happened there. I'd love to have seen the process that guy undertook, because you can't just do that with just farming, right? Like buying things off the exchange. Yeah, I did that too, right? I had a ton of cobalt sold, and I wound up being able to, you know, had like 500-600k rehealed, and I purchased a bunch of materials that I needed. But yeah, you can't with the flames, right? It's not, you can't with the flames, and the books and a few other things. So yeah, and like, you know, the car mackerel and stuff is something you could purchase. There's just so many people playing. The hero areas have been the hero areas are out, right? And they've just been completely popping off. Filled with people for the most part, just absolutely wrecking these bosses as soon as they spawn. Everything just kind of instantly dies. No different than the field bosses from the field events. So yeah, it's just been a crazy week. And yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and you know, we'll have to see what comes next. Peace.